slightly new setup. Haha, it's working. We are working. Slightly different setup today. Gonna have to mess around with my camera positionings a little because you see I've got the basketball net behind me now. So welcome to Lazy Mini Painting. I'm Laz, your usual strange host that's here in front of the camera. Well, the camera's moved, of course, because the weird thing that happened the other day, which means I had to go get a new one, which is this one. Now, for some reason, it's fine at some things like this on the portrait mode, but it doesn't seem to get the detail on the horizontal, and I don't know why. I will be popping into portrait mode just so I can come and chat with everybody, as well as put my phone on silent so it doesn't go beep 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 all the time. Pardon me, right. Hey up, Buzz. How you doing, mate? Got a bit of a different, slightly changed around my setup a little bit. Just so I can get this up and running. New camera arrived today, which is good. I've just got to go find my own stream. Always fun when you've got to go find your own stream, isn't it? So how is everybody today? I hope everyone's had a good weekend. A hell of a lot better than mine, because I was obviously panicking over cameras over the weekend. Where do I put this now so I can read portrait mode? Because I've had to move stuff. 1, 2, 3 blocks are currently holding up my camera, which means there is actually room on my desk there to put my phone, so I can read both chats now. Excellent. Now, I didn't manage to go shopping on Sunday like I wanted to, but I did manage to find 2 tubs of Agrex Earthshade. As I said, it doesn't zoom in properly. And yeah, as you've noticed, just as I start, all the kids come down. So, good evening, Cap. Good evening. Sorry I messed up the weekend for us. Completely messed up the weekend. Not getting up like 3 in the afternoon doesn't help. Right. So we're back onto the 3 librarians now that I have got some Agrex Earthshade. We should help. Good evening, Ali. Good evening. Thank you for popping over onto portrait mode. Now I know that somebody's in there to keep an eye on things. I'm alright. And we've got Ali in there as well. So Ali's doing double shift tonight. It wasn't my idea. Before everyone goes, why are you making Ali work so much? I'm not making Ali work so much. That's Ali's just wonderful. That's what Ali is. So let's catch up with what we was doing on Thursday. By doing some Agrex Earthshade. Now I think one of these is open, or is one of the both of these shut? No, this one looks like it's been opened. This one looks brand new. So leave the brand new one the heck alone. Leave it the heck alone. Open the one that I think is opened. Give it a shake first because I forgot. And then we get to Agrex, all the bony stuff that we didn't get to do on Thursday. Oh, joy of joys. This is why you're supposed to do stuff straight away and not forget things. It helps. Good evening, Twisted. And also good evening to everyone over in portrait mode. If you feel like you want to chat, go ahead. We will chat our way to you. If you want to nip over to the horizontal mode one, feel free, because it's a slightly bigger screen, although the quality's, yeah, it's weird. I don't know how to explain why one's slightly better quality than the other, but it is. Right, so we need the ivory, which I've probably moved somewhere stupid, because I've cleared all the stuff off my desk, like all paints and things, but I've not cleared a lot of the other stuff off my desk that I probably should have. So I've got a lot of paints put away. That just means I can't find them now when I need them. I need some form of ivory. Just some form of ivory. No, that's white scar. I suppose white scar will do, won't it? Hot, sweaty and some heavy lifting. Well, I'm not going to comment on that. I bumped into Clumsy today in Aldi with the eldest and youngest. She didn't have any clue that we were supposed to be going anywhere on Sunday. I had to tell her. I reminded her. Well, I said that we were supposed to be going out on Sunday. Said, where's you? Yeah, we were supposed to be going shopping for paints and stuff. And we didn't, did we? We just... Well, I slept in. Now I have the other kitty cat behind me, who's meowing at everybody for everything all at once. She's like that. It slipped your mind as well. That's fine. That's fine. I did manage to find some Agrax Earthshade, so I'm okay. I managed to find 2 tubs of it. Right. Now then, let's see. I've got, because I'm in a different place than usual, I've got to focus myself in on both cameras now. So, white for... Normally it would be ivory because I don't like using white, but I can't seem to find the ivory because I've put it away in the cupboard. So I'm going to have to use white now. I don't have much of a choice. Mini Laz has just come down to get the switch so we can go and play with Pokemon. He got the DLC for ZA because he did really well on his school report. So he got the DLC for it. It's only 19 here now, Cal. It's only 19. It's cooled off a lot. An awful lot, which is good. It needed it. Harley! You are new. Welcome in. Thank you for coming over. Do you plastic? In the case of this, do you collect Warhammer or D&D or any other kind of plastic miniatures that you would like to share with us, talk about? I mean, let's face it, if you're in chat and you're all talking together, then that's fine by me. If you're all happy talking between you and having little conversations and just ignoring that I'm even here because you're having fun, that is good. But thank you for coming in and joining us. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope it's at least worthwhile for you to be here. Or at least you think so anyway. I think it's worthwhile for some people to come. But that might be a slightly conceited opinion, seeing as, well, this is my channel after all, so... That is good. I always forget where everyone's from. I think there's like 4 or 5 people that I remember where they're from. Twisted, I know he's from America, in the north part of America. Calm lives just down the road. Buzzard lives about 70-ish mile away. What am I doing, Harley? I am painting Warhammer models, in this case specifically librarians, which are the kind of magic psychic casters for the game. Normally you're only supposed to have 1 or 2, and yes, I have 6. If you keep coming back to this channel, especially when it comes to Space Marines in Warhammer, you'll come to the conclusion that, yeah, I've got way too many. Everyone else has got this bit and this bit, and I've got that bit, 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 and then doubles of them all as well. So yeah, I go overboard a little bit when it comes to Warhammer. Good evening, Francois. You stalking me? This is twice today we bumped into each other. I mean, this is probably a better place to catch me because, yeah, I'm here. But yeah, over on Almost seems to be a lot of community overlaps going on now. A lot of community overlaps that we're seeing now, which is good. Which is good. We're all pretty much in the same community and what we want to do. So yeah, apparently counts as I need help getting away from the Marines. I don't think I need help getting away from the Marines. I just think I need more. Ooh, lucky if you're in. That is a very, very nice little head you've got going on there. I'm just having a quick flick through Discord because I realise I'm not really doing it today. Graham's got a Lego Tiger in his car. All about the memes. Yeah, that's right. We've caught up. We've caught up on the Discord. There's nothing new on there at the moment. Can you? Where's it come up? Can you try and do ASMR? Funny you should say that, Harley. There's been over my YouTube career, let's call it, there have been quite a few people that have used me for ASMR. Start the stream is usually not the best timing for it because I'm talking through other stuff. But once I've started and I'm into it and I'm cracking on, then yeah, a few people have used me for that in the past. So yeah, I could do ASMR. It just means I need to lower my voice a little bit, I suppose. Let's just check on my mixer, make sure I'm still getting picked up. Because normally I speak quite loud, because Francois always complains about volume control. But if I just move my mic a little bit like that, then I can soften my voice and it'll still pick me up. So hopefully that'll work a little bit more for you. So if there are people who do want ASMR, there you go. I've moved my mic a little bit closer so I can talk a little bit quieter, and hopefully that will work. That'll be the effect that you desire. And if it does work, please leave it in a comment, because obviously if it's ASMR, you're using it to fall asleep to. I don't expect you to type in your sleep. So if it does work, just leave me a little message underneath on the video, let me know. And then I can know. So yeah, there you go. I'll move my camera closer and tone it in a bit so I'm not as loud. But hopefully I'm still coming through clearly. Does mean I've got a microphone very, very close to my face though. So I may end up hitting it with my head. It won't be the first time. Definitely won't be the last time. And Francois and Ali are good. That is nice to know. You know, you ask these questions at the start of the stream and nobody answers until later on when somebody else asks. It's nice to know you're important. I'm joking. So now I'm just putting a brown wash on the fabric sections, so it can add shade and depth into them. So rather than being like this bit here is bright white, once I've done the wash over it, it kind of dulls it down, and yeah, it just washes it over. On my streams, I sound great. Thank you, Francois. On my lives, do I do anything else other than painting? Well, it's all hobby based. Everything I do is hobby based, whether it be painting, putting the models together, scratch building terrain to use as for the scenery when you play the game. So it's all hobby related, but it does vary up what I'm doing. So sometimes it is building things, sometimes it is painting things. Not that long ago, I actually got I say all my models. I ran out of space. I got most of my models out to find out what I actually own because I forgot. Now I've got a good idea now. I don't know 100%. The Ark Army is still, yeah. I don't know about the Ark Army completely, but I know what I've got on Space Marines, and I know what I'm getting rid of on Space Marines, or no longer fielding, because they'll be phased out of the actual game eventually. So I know I've technically lost about 100 Marines that I can't play anymore. So that's definitely dropped me into the 300-400 range on Marines, because I was up to the 400-500 range of Marines, and then I can't use Devastators or Tacticals anymore, so they all get used for separate things. When it comes to D&D though, not a problem, Hallie. Thank you for calling in. You enjoy the rest of your evening. If you pop back, I'd love to see you back. If you get something that you're a bit more interested in, I'm not going to take it personally, don't worry. Go enjoy yourself for the evening. It's one of the main things to do. Make sure you're enjoying yourself. Right, so that's this librarian caught up, which was the one that was more done in the first place. Well, I've not got rid of models as such, Francois. It's just that they're no longer available. I still got them all. No, yeah, I've still got them. But as they're not fieldable units now that are going to Legends, I'm going to use them in case like Minilaz ever wants to decide to paint. I've got a load of models there then for him to practice and learn how to paint on. And then if he gets good, and he goes, I want to build my own Space Marine army. And then I go, right, okay, well, what do you want in it? Strip them models down and he can paint them up himself. The only ones he can't do that with are the ones that I'm limited to 2,000 points on. Space Marines I can throw at him all day long and just go, what do you want to build your army out of? There you go. Have it. Use it. Done. I want a Land Raider. There you go. I want a Repulsor. Have one. I want Terminators. 45 of the damn things. Take whatever you pick, whichever ones you want. Smashy, smashy, slicey, slicey, or shooty, shooty. Any of them. Yeah, we've got white cracks. This fella now, aren't we? Because look at that bright white there. Bright white, bright white, bright white. All that bright white doesn't want to be bright white anymore, does it? It needs to be washed with the Agivax. No such thing as Legends units on your table. Then I should be able to hit that 15. That shouldn't be a problem in that 15 if there's no Legends. I can get my old box Dreadnoughts out. So that means a total of... So no Legends and proxies allowed. Because then I can field 5 Dreadnoughts, 2 Impulsors, a Repulsor, a Rhino, a Land Raider, Storm Raven, Drop Pod, and that's just transports. And then I can stick Aggressors in them, and Eradicators in them, Blade Guard Veterans, Assault Intercessors. Lots of graphics in armor. Pretty Clumsy has arrived. Welcome in, Clumsy. You follow me as well. Between you and Francois, I feel like I'm getting stalked today. There's both of us. Not a problem, Harley. We'll see you later. I said you enjoy yourself. And we'll see you when you come back. I think I'm pretty much, because of how I had to cut it short on Thursday because I didn't think I had any egg rights. And to be quite honest, buggering off for like half an hour into a cupboard midstream is not good. Yeah. Problem is, I'm sat at home clumsy, and I did this, and you've selectively gone on to me. That's why you're stalking me and not me stalking you. Like the ways I can get around it, don't you? Do you mean so out of so I can't bring my bear? Is what you're saying, Francois? So you're not bringing that fucking bear? It's huge. I'm not allowed to bring my bear. It's about the only thing I've got proxied for my Space Marine army. But yeah. Oh, apart from a captain on a bike, that's a proxy. I have. Ooh, the cats. Mine are all up there. Mine are all on my desk, waiting to be sponged and stippled. In fact, if I can get these done, I might start on the cats actually. Just if I can find the brown that I wanted again, because I should have left that out. I should have left my brown out. Oh, the bear's fine. Yeah, no, the only proxy I'm bringing for Space Marines I'd use for Space Marines is the bear, and I've made sure that it is more than adequate to compensate for the size that a Brutalis Dreadnought will be, and some extra. So whereas a normal Brutalis Dreadnought will be able to hide in certain spaces, mine won't. Mine's got to stand out like a sore thumb. Even trying to hide behind a 2-floor building, he's just got to pop his head over going, "Rawr." It's what it does. I'm assuming you'll be on about things like my 8-bound. All 6 of them that I've got proxied from like werebear things. I'm pretty good when it comes to proxy, and I've got to say, I do kind of get it right scale wise and size wise. Like the proxy Angron I bought, and then I compared it to an Angron model, and it was almost identical in size. And I bought the proxy Angron just eyeballing it. Obviously, I don't need a proxy Angron anymore. I have an Angron. Actually, yeah, you didn't order them cats that long ago, did you, Twisted? So they've come like really fast. They've come really fast. I know mine came quick, but I live like the other side of the Pennines. That's it. You can get a van driving from wherever it was to my house in like 2 hours with a bit of sorting and stopping. But obviously, you other side of Atlantic, needs to get on a plane for it to be fast. Boat if they want to take the time. But them cats are good. They are good. I've got to get me brown and me black, and then I can start stippling for my kitty. She's there, but I've got photos because she never sits frigging still. Not when you want her to, anyway. Alright, so we have 2 of these, and he has a brighter pink on his axe than him. I didn't leave any pinks out, did I? No, I left reds, oranges, browns, greens, black. So I've got the black to do the stippling bit for the kiddie. Just, I've put my brown away. I'm orange. Yeah, no, I don't like the. I. Yeah, it's like someone going, "This is my captain." No, that's not your captain. That's a pot of fucking paint, you moron. Go get a model that at least could resemble it. It's like saying, he's not a chaplain for this match, he's my captain with a jump pack. And he's the only leader I've got with a jump pack. So if you see him flying around, he's the captain. Yeah, easy enough. That I can. But, yeah, someone turns around and goes, "That's my dreadnought." No. "That's my Gretchen." No. that can be a knob or a boss knob, but that's about it. There are limits to what you can get away with. I'm aware of that for proxies. Oh, you've got a Gundam Twisted. Oh, they are fun. They are really fun, but they're really finicky, they're really fiddly, and they're annoying because they don't use glue. Oh, a nice 16 for you to. One box of paints, which is the not GW ones. That's the box that the camera came in today. That's the box with all the unbuilt orcs in it, which is why I don't know the current condition of my orc army. I've got about 30 orcs sat in a box that have not been built. Welcome back, Harley. No worries. You lost my channel. I lose my channel all the time. Don't worry about it. Everyone does. Yeah, there it is. Right, so I need to try the pink. I need to find the pink that I use for the X. Now this should have all my dropper bottles in it. So this has got all the ones like this, which is where I should have looked a minute ago. Because obviously that's where the bloody pink is. The ivory was. Now Bratna Burgundy is what the axe head is, the actual head, but the runes on it are pink. I'm just hoping the pink is in this tub and it's not in the ones that are in the cupboard over there. That's corn red. Don't want corn red, not yet anyway. Don't want corn red. Where's my bleeding pink gone? Is that pink? That is pink. Well, that's fluorescent pink. I do not want fluorescent pink. That is just way too much. Way too pink. I mean, I suppose I could try like a lilac. Yeah, let's go with a lilac. Because it'll be a different colour then, won't it? And then I can tell them apart. No part. If they're exact same, it's going to be hard to tell them apart on the tabletop. But if we do one with pink runes and one with lilac runes. Wait a minute. Hi, Alvin Albert 72 plus 8. Alvin Albert 72 plus 8? Harley, are you seeing people that are in my chat that I can't see? Oh, this is getting confusing because this happens sometimes. And then I just get all weirded out because people are in my chat that I can't see and I don't know what they're doing. And I'm not automatically assuming they're up to something nefarious, don't worry. But I can't respond if... Yeah, if someone asks me a question and I can't see it, I can't respond. So I'm wondering who Alvin is now. Alvin Albert 80. I don't know who Alvin Albert 80 is. You've lost us all on that one. Oh, Ali Bennett, right. Yeah, that's Ali. And Godzilla God King. Hell yeah, super nerd. I wouldn't quite go super nerd. Uber geek maybe, but not super nerd. Not that there's much fucking difference, really, is there? My difference is geeks swear. Nerds don't. Nerds follow rules. Geeks go fuck it. That's how I differentiate between the two. Don't know about you. So you're not on about right. So who's Alvin Albert then? Godzilla, are you Alvin Albert? I don't think so, because you popped up as Godzilla. So yeah, very, 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 very. I'm using my brush is too big for doing this. I'm using a way too big a brush to be doing fine detail work along an axe face. I mean, it does kind of work. You like the vibe here immediately. Funny enough, Godzilla, you're one of the two people that come here. Well, no, there's three. There's three people that come here. There's the ones such as Harley, who's asked about ASMR. And there are people who come and use me for ASMR. Then there's the people who come and see me and think, I can't put up with this dickhead any longer and fuck off. And then there's the one that come in and go, nah, he's alright, him. He might be a bit daft, but he's not that bad. And then they stay. So, welcome in Godzilla. You are now part of the lazy mini painting community, or micro family, as some people call it. Some people do call this almost like a micro family, because we're small. This is a little close-knit community, but yeah. It's weird. I don't know. But it's weird. Only select people stay around, and those select people are generally good people. It reminds me of one of the first things I do when I moved to the UK is to paint the model you got in Barry. Oh, so you've moved to the UK. You're for lack of a better word, you're an import. I don't want that sounding insulting. It's just my brain's not working. So it's the first word that pops into my head. What models were you painting? And what was you doing in Barry? I mean, I'm a Manchester lad myself, so I have no reason to go further south or further north, for that matter. I've got almost everything I need right here, including train stations, airports, shops, and the only thing I'm missing out of my local town is a friendly local game store. Ooh! Sorry, I've just read Ali's comment in horizontal view. So, right. Can I read it on here? Ali Bennett, Ali Bennett, Ali Bennett, Ali Bennett. No, he's not popped up on there. So, Doritos about ready for the box. Okay, so I should be ready for a very large shipment of a lot of little things that will derail my streams for about 2 to 3 weeks as I paint up 3D printed replicas of, luckily for me, channel members or channel subscribers. But they also happen to be subscribers to another channel, and we're kind of collaborating between us. He's done the printing, I'm doing the painting, and then I ship out throughout the UK. Weird, I know, but yeah. You're tempting to be an import for the US. They have a Warhammer shop in Barry. And you may want to go with that. Shopkeep sold the hell out of a model to me, and I got to pay that with my one. Oh, these crap loads in the box. Ah! Scheiße. This is why you should have something holding your phone, people, and not just have it up there precariously balanced. No, it used to be in a fold holder thing down there, but I've had to use that for the camera. Now, where's that Terminator librarian just disappeared to? I know he's just gone down here. There he is. And luckily he's easy build, so his arm's going to go nicely back on. See? Really, really nicely. That worked. That was not fair. Stop laughing at me just because I dropped models. That was not very nice. Granted, it probably is funny, but it's not very nice. Make sure I've clicked up onto live. And I've joined the live chat again. No, don't rewind the fucking video, you moron. Open the chat. Go back to live. Open the chat higher. I can try, Harley. However, I won't promise, but I will try. I will. You heard it here, everyone. I've got to try and do a no swearing as much as possible stream. Don't laugh. Even Sparkles is sat there going. Sparkles is my missus, by the way, Harley. So yeah. Chelmsford. Yeah, I will do my best to try and stop swearing, Harley. I will. I occasionally we do get some younger viewers in, and once I'm aware, then yeah, I do try to make an effort. Seeing as going off your age, though, please don't. We're aware of your age. Thank you very much for informing us on that, so we can do it appropriately. Please don't give any more information out, though. Okay. I'm glad you're here. I'm thankful you're here. I'm now aware that you're not an adult, so I will keep it down. Right. Next is ivory, and then a small dry brush over the bits that we've just done with the Agrax Earthshade. That way we can bring out the top Legos. Yeah, I know, Cam. I know. As I said, I'm not going to promise that I'm not going to swear. I'm just going to try not to. Sometimes it just comes out. You know what I'm like. You all know what I'm like by now, if you've been here before. If you've not been here before, you're probably getting the gist of it by now. Laz sometimes has a foul mouth. Laz also has sometimes where he gets accents and starts singing as well, so... yeah. Who knows what's going to happen tonight? Because I certainly don't. I just know I managed to go 30 seconds without saying anything wrong. Which I'm proud of. I don't normally do that well. I don't normally go this long without cursing something out. But welcome in, Lucky. Welcome in. How bored are you going to be in Chelmsford? Let's have a look. Where's Chelmsford? I know it's south from here. So yeah, my streams get derailed by chat a lot. Chelmsford. Oh, it's in Essex. Jeez. Sorry, Harley. I'm really. Yeah. You're going Chelmsford? It's in Essex, mate. You sure about that? Barry, England. What? No, I don't want footballer Anthony Barry. Barry is in the Vale of Glamorgan. So Barry's like in... Barry's in Wales. Yeah, but Barry's in Wales in the Vale of Glamorgan. And if she's in London... Good night, Ali. Thank you for calling in. Let's bring up a map. Sorry, we're doing... Oh, Barry St Edmunds. Sorry, thank you. Barry St Edmunds. You've got to be specific with that stuff. Which is in East Sussex, right? Okay. Let's get it on a map. You want to know something? You should really use Google. So if you've got Bing, the first thing you type is Google. And then you put Barry St Edmunds in. Not Bury St. Okay, you've got Bury St Edmunds and you've got Barry St Edmunds. Okay. Is it spelled B-A-R-R-Y or B-U-R-Y? Microwave bed? Microwave bed? Thank you for calling in, No Harley. You have a good night and thank you for coming in. As I said, my streams get derailed quite easily. Oh, Karma. Right, Karma's playing. Cross out. See, it's got Bury St Edmunds, but not Barry St Edmunds. Oh no, it has got Barry St Edmunds now. In Suffolk. One in Barry St Edmunds, one in London. You've not left with much of a choice. Sorry, it's B-U-R-Y, right? Okay, yeah, Bury St Edmunds in Suffolk, and London. Oh, yeah, okay. Chelmsford, yeah, right in the middle. Colchester, Basildon. Don't want to go Luton. Do not go to Luton. I mean, you've got Clacton on Sea, you've got Southend on Sea. They're quite nice. But yeah, Bury St Edmunds, going from London, Chelmsford is smack bang in the bloody middle. I mean, it's probably quite quiet. Well, yeah, no, you don't want to be going that way, and you don't want to be going Guildford or Southampton because that's the other side. I'd be more tempted with Colchester, personally, but it's down south either way. It's just wrong. I'm northwest, so I don't go any further south than me, and I'm not going further north than me either. It's not Braintree. Stick with Chelmsford then. Stick with Chelmsford. Don't listen to some moron on the internet who lives on the other end of the country, doesn't even live down there. Yeah, it is still south. It is still south. I don't, as I said, I don't go south from where I am. I don't go north from where I am because, well, I'm in Greater Manchester. It's called Great for a reason. I am very biased. Very, very biased. Am I still on my no swearing ban? No, Hal's gone bad. So let's fucking go then. Dry brush. Dry brushing ivory. Ivory. Dry brush ivory on that. Oh no, you've already been done, haven't you? Fuckface. Dry brush ivory across there. A little bit of ivory across that bit of the skull. A little bit of ivory on that bit of the skull. And a little bit on there. And then a bit on there. And then any more? Yep, you there. And you there. You there. You there. Okay, so that's all the ivory dry brush on him. Sit there and no fucking move. Next. Bit on him. Bit on him. Are you the one that's already... No. I have to try to remember which ones I've already done. I mean, Greater Manchester. I won't go in the city centre. I don't know. I hate the place. I really can't stand Manchester city centre. I go there when I have to, which is usually to pick up paints that I can't get on Amazon. And then I get out of there as quick as I can. But there are some places within the Greater Manchester area that are all right. Like where we live, Cam. It's great. We have wonderful landmarks to give people directions. Like when Buzzard came over and came down to mine, I had a nice easy landmarks. Like you get off the motorway there, you come round there, and you drive down that street. As soon as you see that burnt out car on your right hand side, you take the next turn in and you come round into the square where the burnt out car is. And that's how I give Buzzard directions on how to get to my house. Maybe not the best endorsement for my area, but that's how I did it. Lucky me, it was like a week before, and I got to watch it. It was great. Yeah, Manchester swallowed and decided to do the surrounding areas, and then decided, yeah, we're great. Why? Well, there's nobody else to argue with us because we've just taken over the areas. So yeah, we're great because we said so. I am the resurrection. I am the one. You don't get an attitude like a Manchester attitude. You don't. We're happy people. They'll still smash a glass over your head. It's fucking wonderful. Oh, I want to read what Calm said now. Yeah, it is spot on that to how to direct in our little area. We are a county. Same as Greater Merseyside. We're just not part of Lancaster anymore. That's the only problem. So how long have you been over here then, Godzilla? Obviously, your missus living in London. You've just come over. We know you've not been over here long. You've made that, at least insinuated that to be the case, that you've not been here overly too long. I've done my life. No, I haven't. I've got a book to do. Where are you, little shit? There you are. You've got the brass book. Right, okay. I don't want a brass book. I want another one. Sorry, bronze. Oh, you're moving in the middle of January? Oh, cool. So you've got a bit of time left to scope out the areas. If you're going off my opinion, and I wouldn't because I'm a northerner and there's a very, very nice big north-south divide here. We're up north, we're all knuckle-brained Neanderthals, and down south they're all shitbag wusses. That's the way we just see each other. A friendly rivalry, don't worry. So, yeah, we never usually have a high opinion of which. Yeah, Londoners don't like us. I've been to London once in my life, and I won't go back. And I only walked from one train station to another, which was about 500 yards. I will not go back. No worries, Harley. I had a brief instance where you disappeared and I got to swear. Woo! Sounds odd. I know, I'm celebrating. I got to swear. I got to swear. It's weird. Well, yeah. That's how it happened. So this guy's book needs colour on it. Now, the other one's like bronze, so this one's got to be brass covering. Again, just so I can tell the two of them apart on the tabletop, because if you run a librarian conclave, then I won't be able to tell the two librarians apart. I've just kind of just been scrolling and I'll just come up to your life again. Fair enough. I am here to be talked to, ask questions, and hopefully bring some kind of entertainment, enjoyment, or relief to your evening. That's what I'm here for. If you want the complete rundown on the channel, this is actually therapy for me. So, yeah, that's how weird I am. I do this for therapy. That's how bizarre I am. Southerners don't think there is anything but Watford. The north stops just below Leeds, and no one knows what's in the middle. Oh, you're off to scroll again, Harley. Not a problem. Thank you for popping back in. And well, you won't see me tomorrow. I only stream Mondays and Thursdays. 9:30 in the UK. So Mondays and Thursdays are when I stream. Mondays is always models and musings. Thursdays might have a theme. We know what's in the middle, Buzzard. Don't try and pretend that we don't. It's all sheep shaggers. Oh, that's not dried. Fuck. Fuck. Damn it. Dag nabbit. That's not dried yet. Right. So if that's not dried, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get kitty cat. And I'm going to get the brown. And I'm going to stick a load of brown on the kitty cat, where the kitty cat's brown bits are, while the gold's drying on the back of this. And then hopefully I can get all that in the right places. Nope, it's more orange than that. Nope, that's the dark brown. Oh, for God's sake, I had all these out the other day. Because I was looking for essentially matching colours. US drab. Will US drab be right? I mean, it is a form of brown, but she's more ginger. Fire Dragon Bright is way too fucking bright. Way too bright for Fire Dragon Bright. But I had another brown here and I can't find it. I pulled it. Aha! There we go. Oh no, it was XV88, wasn't it? XV88 was the one I was supposed to be using, not Scrag Brown. Although, no, Scrag Brown's too orange. Where's my XV88 gone? Oh, it's in that fucking tub. Please don't be in the tub. Please don't be in the tub. Please be in here. Please. That's bits of basin material. That's rack art flash, no. Oh, see, that one's too brown and that one's too yellow. My cat's awkward. Is that XV88 down there at the bottom? Nope, that's Jakiro. Oh. Nope. Alright, who's next me XV88? Cam, what have you done with it? You're the only one with towel suits. What have you done with me XV88? Brown paint. You've nicked me XV88, mate, and I can't do much without it. Mix them. Mix them! Good idea. Mix them. Don't ask. Not sure either. Now where's my mixy thing gone? It should be round here. Let's get a bit the paint out and then give it a smear. So. The darker brown. Well, the redder brown. And then go for Bala brown. Hey, Cam. You've had an idea. You've had a good idea. There's right. I can at least say you've had one in your life now. I can't deny that you've had one good idea in your life now. You had shitloads of bad ones. Starting towel. That's probably the worst idea you've ever had. It worked out good for you once. When nobody else was playing towel, so we didn't know about the rules, and then you just EMP'd everybody. Well, as soon as we knew about that was it done. Towel was done. Right. So we've got a little bit behind your ear. Right, so it's got to be this one. Load up a little bit on the brush. Right. She does have a black tip and a tail. But then she has a bit up there. A little bit around the back of her eyes. A little bit there. There is a spot around the back there. And some around the tip of her legs. Ooh, that sounds like a good one, that. You're full of them, just putting them into practice. I mean, they're not bad overall. She got any orange on that side of her?
She's got this bit.
Yeah, that bit there.
She's got a bit on this.
A little bit on that here. And where?
Just behind her ear.
Right, and then most of it's black from there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Any on the leg?
No.
None on the leg. Black on the leg.
White.
White on the leg. No black near the haunches. Right, round near the back of her.
Just this bit.
Just that bit there near the top. Okay, so there's all the browny bits done. Ish. Yeah, front legs a little bit behind at the back there. And that's all the browny bits. Now I've got to put all the black bits on. And hopefully by the time I've done that, that little gold book's going to have dried so I can actually wash the damn thing. So we've done the first bit for Eamesy. Which is good. A little bit of black now because that's the other colour. Luckily this is my practice cat. Not two that I'm actually look like her. A little splodge of black over there because I can always use that to clean up some of the other messes as well. Alright. Okay, so we have the tip of a tail is black.
It's black at the right at the tip, then it goes white, and it goes back to black.
Then it goes white, and then it goes back to black before it gets to the brown.
Yeah.
So I've got black to go around there, and then a lot of black to come across the back here. And then, ooh, that's a lot coming. Down and around there. Yes, my cat is an awkward colour. Most of the back of her head. And then down the side of her cheeks and back of her ear there. And around the front of her ear there. Across the top of her head. And this is kind of what my cat looks like. The Abbey lying on a blanket, that is a nice cat. But it doesn't look like mine, so I didn't order that one. Any black down that side of her? All down the side.
Like in the middle.
Like there.
Yeah.
Can't see her paws.
White.
All paws are white. Oh, you've got another bit of... It is... I mean, the Abby's were the spitting image of yours. That one not so much, doesn't look so much like mine, but that one does. And that one does. So I'm going to practice on this one. And then I'll paint the other two up. Now, one is for my eldest, for her to take to uni with her. And one's obviously for Sparkles. The reason my eldest gets to take that one to uni with her is because, well, they're the same age. As she was born, got the kitten. Before anyone sits there and goes, "You're not supposed to do that, lads. That could be bad for the baby." It wasn't me who did it. It was fucking. It was somebody else. I'm gonna leave it at that. But yeah, it wasn't me who did that. But we do have the kitty cat still, 18 years later. And we're enjoying having the kitty cat 18 years later. So now I want white in the tail. Up that bit. Because that bit's white. So now all I've got to do is the face. I am not looking forward to the face. I'm actually surprised I've managed to get the colours this accurate, but oh well. Surprise all I want. If it's working, it's working. And I am not gonna complain if it's not working. Or if it's working. There's no point complaining. There we go. So we have one nice semi-painted kitty cat now. Put that one up there for reference. And now let's see if this book's dried. How long have I been going? Oh, I've been going for an hour. Hey! Doesn't seem like an hour. Sometimes it's alright because it doesn't seem like I've been on as long as I have. And that means that I'm not getting the nicotine monkey. I'm alright at the minute. I might be able to last till my next brew. That'll be good, won't it? Right. Akidaxi shade. Akidaxi shade. Hudadababamba iadam idabaniam. Ayambahiyadanya ibadumbayam. No, that isn't a language. Yes, that is just me making random noises. So anyone who sits there, hey, you can't sing like that, your language. That's not anyone looking language. And if you're going to get butthurt over somebody else doing something to somebody that you don't even know, go get a life. So he has a gold book. He has a bronze book. Slight differences between the two. Although I've not done the light blue bit on that one. Why do I keep looking back there for the paints that I know are not going to be there? I keep going looking for paints that I know aren't there. So I don't know why I'm looking for them. I'm just trying to compare the two of each one to make sure that they're right. Or at least somewhat right. Like a little bit of clean up here with him. Just clean this blade up a little bit so it's not as bright and stark. As well as try and clean up little bits in between the runes that are on his sword as well. Some very, very close bloody paintbrush work here. Oh, he's not too happy about it, but he needs doing. He does need doing. I need to widen that text box a bit, don't I? Did the print make you a special order? Right, okay. I couldn't read that for some reason. It was only showing part of the actual sentence. And I do not know why. Right, so he's cleaned up. So them two are good enough to tell apart now. Them two are good enough to tell apart now. And obviously they're in completely different bloody poses. So they're easy enough to tell apart. Isn't that fun? So let's move that out of the way. Got all the librarians and move them. Don't know where. We're gonna have to move them though. Then get that box out. We might be making arcs. I hope I've got bases. Well, I know I've got bases. I hope I've got bases to hand. But I now have 6 librarians to go with my 6 chaplains and my 12 captains and 11 lieutenants and like 4 banner bearers, 2 blade guard banners. I've got way too many characters. I have way too many characters. And when we're moving that box out, that's the Archie box. That's the Arc box. It's the Arc box. Well, I think it's the Arc box. It's the yet to be put together Arc box. Oh, I found room. I found space. I found somewhere nice and neat and out of the way they can go. And that is on the other side of my PC, completely out of the way. So, librarian. Armageddon. Librarian. Two phobises. And 2 Terminators. Dummy. Terminator. Sorry, it's a Terminator. A Terminator. Right then. Now this is all the arcs from Combat Patrol, which should be fun. Because I have bits in here from other stuff as well, so including the old bits from the Oryx, some of the Votan stuff I believe is in here. Yeah, some Votan stuff. Some of the old Narn stuff. So Tyrannidy bits. What's that? What's that? What's that? That's Grey Knight bits. That looks like Death Dread bits. Okay. More Votan, more Death Dread. More Gnar. More Death Dread. More. Is that all Tyrannid? Tyrannid and Elder. As I said, I've got a fair bit of stuff in here. I've just got to find out the correct ones. Right, so on here I should have, if not a, what are you? Are you Photon or are you Guardsman? You're not Arc, put it that way. That looks like Votan. That looks like they're both Arc. That's Eldar. That's Eldar. Okay. Now I'm not sure how many Arcs I actually have on there. I know I need 40mm bases now for knobs. Because, well, the knobs. We always like knobs. Well, we don't always like knobs, but they're useful for an Arc army. In a different connotation and different way about it. Maybe not the same. Jamie! How you doing, Pickle? You alright, mate? Welcome in. Welcome in. I've got a mess on my desk. And you're probably thinking, what's new there, lads? You've always got a bleeding mess on your desk. I know, but shh. We'll pretend I don't. So I should have a few of these. And I can't remember how I'm supposed to put them together. Which is why I kept this copy of Combat Patrol. Did they not give me a power claw for the boss knob? No, do they bugger it? I get sluggers and choppers. I get shooters. And I get a big shooter. Right, okay. Now some of these I should be able to make multiple times over. Just because it's more than one set. What's everyone else working on tonight? Oh, Francois working on something. Twisted got his nameplate and had a special order done printing. What are you working on, Pickle? Pickle boy, what's you working? If anything. You might not be working on anything, you might have nothing. Now on the desk tonight. Fair enough. So I need 45, 6, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So we're working a lot through the 40s at the minute. I have found a claw to go into my easy build war boss. So I can have a war boss with power claw now. Oh, I have got a power claw. But it's not telling me to use it anywhere. Which means if I can find the other half of the power claw, which is there, I think this is going to replace the big chopper arm. We've got a big chopper arm there, but we've got a power claw. I'm going to give him the big chopper because I want to keep the power claw for war boss. Or war bosses and things. So for now I'm going to put it together with the big chopper. Or the huge chopper. Or whatever it's called now. It eats things with it. That's what we need to know. That's an arc boy. So we get 45 here. And this goes into the top hole. Force it into the hole. There it is. It's in. Then we want 44 and 47. We should, in theory, be around the same area. There's 47. And there's 44. Now we'll have to find a 40mm base for this kit. Just because they've changed the size of the bases on the bloody things. I'm not happy with that. Forever changing the size of bases, and I've got to go find new ones. So this one goes in. That other top one up there. If you can get the angle right. And again, force it in. And I mean, I really force the damn thing in. I'll make sure that it ain't coming out. No, never know how. 47's a leg. With a stick bomb attached to it. And a tactical rock, of course. He's got to have a tactical rock for him to stand on. Otherwise, how would you know he's more important than the ones behind him? Despite the fact that he's going to be bigger and on a bigger base. And then this one goes in that weird little hole there. Somehow. So let's try and figure out how his bum lines up. Because if you can figure out how it lines up back here, you've got a better chance of getting it in. There. Right. Get rid of that arm, it doesn't want to be there, obviously. And that arm doesn't want to be there either. It's just broke off. Well, it didn't broke off, it came out. The pin came out. Really? Is this how this is supposed to go in? This is not good. Pickle, can you give us an help, mate? Try and make sense. Help me make sense out of this. Or Twisted, or Calm if you're in here, Lucky if you're in here, Harley, Godzilla, anyone. Can you help me make sense out of some of this shit? Because it's just not going right. I know I'm not using glue, which doesn't help. But the whole point of these is you're not supposed to have to use glue. So if I have to use glue, it kind of defies the point, doesn't it? Right. Now we need a 43, which is the front of his torso. The front of his torso. Yeah, I'm not doing all the mold line cleanup and all that. Like, you know, when people want to try and make it look really real and get as close to realistic detail as they can, I want to play a pretend game. So I don't want it to look real. I want it to be goofy and silly and playable and fun. So when it comes to realism, they can jog on. I'm not doing it. There we go. Force that in there. Push that in. That leg's still not right, is it? Because right, there we go. Hopefully that'll sort that out. I might have to run some glue into him. And then I get a choice of heads. I can either have a big head with an helmet with tusks on it, or I can have a little head without tusks on it. Good evening, Kirsty. Fair enough. I'm not asking you to help if you're... Yeah, if you've messed up your MDF kit, I'm going to leave you to figure that bit out. I've still got one of my MDF kits down there that's just not going right. The orc one, the complicated one, doddle. went together without a problem. The basic L-shaped ruin ones, no. They're being an absolute pain in the rear end. Right, you said that doesn't require gluing, but that obviously requires gluing. Unless the jaw's supposed to hold it on. Which is a 53 and a 54. I found 54. And I found 53. 53 bloody tiny. It's like right there. You can barely even see it. Tusked head. Yeah. Has to be done it, the one with horns. Doesn't look right if he's not the one with horns. And then, right, so slot that in to that bit. And hopefully when I put right, so that bit's supposed to go in there. And then I've got a very, very stupidly placed hole right there for the jaw to go in. And yeah, the jaw actually holds his head on. So there we have a knob. And he was completely. Putting him together was a pain in the ass. Now, by the looks of it, I've already put one of the knobs together. I'm missing a... Oh no, there's a lot of spruce. I was going to say, I'm missing a lot of bits of arc here, and they're all on that bit. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's see if we can find a 1, 2, 3, or 4 on here. Or have we already taken them out and tried that one? That's 5, 6, 13, 14, 23, 21. Nope, not on that one. Nope. Nope. So let's hope I've got a 1, 2, 3 and stuff on here, eh? One is a full torso. There it is. Wielding round an axe. So that's that one. Ooh. Yeah, that is a good thing. No! Look, I've built a knob and now I've got to build the boys to go with him. Because there's always a knob leading the boys. I've got a boss knob as well. I mean, something else in Liverpool. Well, boss knob, normal knobs. And I'm going to keep you laughing, going on about that because you're doing something I can't do. So it's not that I can't do. It's just not precisely at this moment in time. Number 2. Number 4 is the head, and number 3 is the pistol. And this is where it's lucky that I've got lots of spare art bits, because now I can give them choppers or shooters or whatever the weapon it is they're missing. Because all the boys have choppers and shooters and sluggers now. So then 2 supposed to go in kind of down near his crotch is where that clips in. So that leaves that hole there. Sorry. That hole there is where the head goes. And that is a number 4. And then 3 is the other pistol arm. Because this is the old new set where they either had slugger and chopper or shooter. Now they all get sluggers, choppers, and shooters. Every orc is automatically assumed to carry all three now into battle. Which is good, because you don't have to fuck around with war gear anymore. And decide, are some shooters, are some sluggers? Who knows? Why is it showing top messages? That's supposed to be showing all messages again. Chat filter, all messages. Because I don't know what I've missed. I mean, Pickle's come in. Pickle Boy's here again. And he said hello. And I'm hoping he's not said anything else, because that's all I've said is hello, it's Pickle Boy. But I'm not seeing stuff come up. I mean, I could do loads of stuff with my spare parts, Kirsty, but the best thing about having a bits box is when you come to need a bit or something that, essentially when you need something that's hard to get hold of or to do a certain thing, then you've got a nice big bits box full of stuff that you've not used. And you can get like, see, a knob and a boy. Big difference. Knobs are bigger. Knobs are big. Five, 6, 7. See, as long as I can get another unit of 10 out of this, I'll be happy. I've just got to find 5, 6, and 7. That's 5. What does 6 look like? 6 looks like a weird leg there. 7's there. And is that it? Just the 3 pieces? Yep. So it's 5, 6, and 7 in this corner up here. We got it. I think this is the one I fucked up on last time. Which is why I've only got half the other orcs built off the first set. But this should put me in the region of about 30 orc boys. Which will be enough to go along with like Lasgold Thwacker, the War Bosses, the Big McDackerig, Stomper. Stomper takes up half the 2,000 point army anyway. So it's not like I have to fill loads of it with other stuff, and I have bikers and copters and buggies and stuff to make up the points. So I shouldn't need too many orc boys. Not like when I originally started orcs and it was just all I had was orc boys. Orc boys and knobs. So I played full green tide initially. Full green tide. Right. So this one is the leg that goes into... This one goes into here. Somehow, somewhere, and ha. No, don't worry, Godzilla. You're fine, mate. You're fine. You're coming over the proper way. We have no issues with that at all. Now, if you was to get to Calais and jump on a dinghy, then we might have an issue. But you're not. You're coming over and doing it the nice proper way. So we like you for that. 7, which is, he's got a pistol and he's got a face, and they were all in the same area. The There he is. I've lost him there for a second, but he's there. Pistol in his face are all in one section. All in one section. So I'm going to put this chappy together. And then I'm going to go for my monkey sedation and hydration. If you do not understand what a monkey sedation is, you are so lucky. If you do know what monkey sedation is, you will understand and you'll go, yeah, go get it done, because otherwise you're just going to lose all concentration of everything you're doing. Which I will. If I don't, I will lose all concentration. So I've got a knob with a power claw somewhere. And I don't know where it is. But I do have a spare power claw, which is good. I have rockets, which is good. I found the rockets for the big McDacker rig, which is also good. And I've done 3. So that's the arc knob, the slugger and chopper blade, another slugger and chopper. I've got 1 more slugger and chopper. Then I've got a shooter, slugger and chopper, shooter. Slugger chopper, and then, well, it says big shooter, but I'm putting rockets on it. Gotta have rockets. If you can't hit the broadside of a barn 5 out of 6 times, but that 6th time is gonna be fucking devastating. Monkey sedation, it sounds like something. No, I don't use that to sort my ADHD out. I have a microphone and a camera for my ADHD. Monkey sedation is nicotine. So before I disappear, as usual, we have this. So depending which one you're looking at, you will now have a little window screen in front of you, telling you I'll be back soon, and also has the Rogues Den Hobbies discount code. Again, I can't stress this enough. The discount code does not work on any of the MS Paint section. So that's Petrichor or the Hector Frogs. 10% discount does not work on any of them. Works on the rest of the stuff though. So the Space Bears that I've been using for proxies, Space Dwarves on a lot of the fantasy ranges, 10% off with the code LAS10. Please go ahead and check out Rogues Den Hobbies. They do ship worldwide. So I'm going to pop Orc on, because, well, it is mine and Almost sung. It's good, isn't it? And I'm going to remember to put it on fucking repeat this time, while I go have a cigarette, make a cup of tea. Desktop audio, and then go back up there and start with. Thank you. There we go. I'm also going to mute my mic while I'm in back soon. Drinking sweet. Toilet break. Probably around 5-10 minutes long.
Great is always the best. That's dead or not. You just get garbage. More dagger. Dagger. Go down, boys. Get cracking. Go down, boys. It's stuck in, boys. Go down, boys. Get cracking. Go down, boys. It's stuck in, boys. Great is always the best. That's dead or not. You just get garbage. More dagger. Dagger, 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 dagger. Go down, boys. Get cracking. Go down, boys. They're stuck in, boys. Go down, boys. Get cracking. Go down, boys. They're stuck in, boys. Musings, always better fun and great is always the best. That's dead or not. You just get garbage. More dagger. Dagger, 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 dagger. Go down, boys. Get cracking. Go down, boys. They're stuck in, boys. Go down, boys. Get cracking. Go down, boys. They're stuck in, boys. Musings, always better fun and great is always the best. That's dead or not. You just get garbage. More dagger. Dagger, 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 dagger. Go down, boys. Get cracking. Go down, boys. They're stuck in, boys. Go down, boys. Get cracking. Go down, boys. They're stuck in, boys. Musings, always better fun and great is always the best. That's dead or not. You just get garbage. More dagger. Dagger, 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 dagger. Go down, boys. Get cracking. Go down, boys. They're stuck in, boys. Go down, boys. Get cracking. Go down, boys. stuck in pause. Musings, always better fun and win. Great is always the best. That's dead or not. You just get garbage. More dagger. Dagger, 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 dagger. Go down, boys. Get crunky. Go down, boys. Be stuck in, boys. Go down, boys. Get crunky. Go down, boys. Be stuck in, boys. Musings, always better fun and win. Great is always the best. That's dead or not. You just get garbage. More dagger. Dagger, 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 dagger. Go down, boys. Get crunky. Go down, boys. Be stuck in, boys. Go down, boys. Get crunky. Go down, boys. Be stuck in, boys. Musings, always better fun and win. Great is always the best. That's dead or not. You just get garbage. More dagger. Dagger, 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 dagger. Go down, boys. Get crunky. Go down, boys. Be stuck in, boys. Go down, boys. Get crunky. Go down, boys. Be stuck in, boys. Musings, always better fun and win. Great is always the best. That's dead or not. You He's getting damaged. More dagger. Dagger, 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 dagger. Go down, boys. Get cracking. Go down, boys. Get stuck in, boys. Go down, boys. Get cracking. Go down, boys. Get stuck in, boys.
And I am back. Welcome back, everybody. Hello. I hope it wasn't gone too long. A little bit of kerfuffle outside. I went outside and my neighbour's house alarm's flashing away. So I just give him a quick call just to make sure that he knew, well, your alarm's going off. So you might want to do something about it. Then find out he's not even in the fucking country. But it's all working now. It's all working. So I'm back. Welcome back, everybody. Hope you all had a good rest and got yourself topped up with liquids and foods and whatever else it is that you required. I just need to catch up my live stream now because it's like 5 minutes behind. And then bring the chat up so I can actually read the damn thing. There we go. Yeah, the last messages are off me while I was outside. I can see portrait mode. Yeah, you can still talk. Can't see on actual horizontal camera. Right, so let's pop these two chappies on a base just so they are done. As I said, I do need a 40 rather than a 32 for the new size of the knob bases. So I'm going to have to go looking through my base tub for a 40. Just to put him on. Or I'm going to have to make a 40. I don't particularly want to make a 40 because it's annoying as hell to make a bloody base. So now we are on for Slugger and Chopper number 3. So this is 13, 14 and 15. Well, that's a 12. Well, what's 12 come to this? I have no idea. That's the big shooter arm. I won't need one of them. I don't think I'm going to need either of those two sprues now. I don't think I'm going to need any of them. I think it's just these two. I hope. $13, 14 feet. I found 16 and 17. 16, 17 and 18 and 19. They're all there. Right, so he's supposed to have a stick bomb in his hand. I saw one of them. Aha, there's the stick bomb in his hand. See? That's him right there. That's 14. So there we go. Nice little cluster of 3. That's all the 3 pieces we need for this one. Make sure we chop the right bit off and not the wrong bit. So that's 14, which is the side, and then we need 13, which is the other side. And then his front face thingy bit. Some of these things are not the easiest to snip out. That's why some people do it, snip a big bit off at the bottom and then come in closer afterwards. Don't blame them for that. It does help you sometimes get a little bit closer to the model. Just a little bit. But even if you do go a bit too close like I just did, you can always come back in and scrape and shave any little excess bits off that you want to get rid of. Like that little nubbly bit up there. Just give it a bit of a shave with the clippers. And that bit under his leg. That's it. I don't get rid of mold lines, but big nubbly bits that aren't right, get rid of them. So now these two bits want to go together, kind of like this. It looks like. Yeah, there we go. And then we just put the face over the front of that bit there. You usually do what? Clip off the big bit and then shave off the smaller bit afterwards. I mean, I understand why people do it, but I will refer you to the name of the channel. Which means I'm a lazy ass git when it comes to some of this. I'm spending most of my game collecting and hobbying has mostly been playing and building rather than painting. I get more enjoyment out of I did get more enjoyment out of the playing side until everyone stopped playing me because their armies weren't as good or they couldn't build army lists as well. Not much I could do about that. Well, that's when I found out the joy of painting. And I don't mean the Bob Ross style joy of painting. The cats are good, aren't they? Twisted. And nice cats. They are very nice cats. So when Sparkle spotted them, it was like, oh. It was like one of the few things that I think I like, oh, I can get away with buying these. Do I want to get away with buying them? That's a different matter. But I can get away with buying these. Right, so shooter is 8, 9, and 10, and I can't seem to find 8, 9, and... Oh. There's 8. So wait a minute, where's the other... Where's the one with a claw on it? Eight, 9, and 10's already been done from that one, and everything apart from 8 has been clipped out of that one. That's not a good sign, is it? That is really not a good sign. So I'm not going to be able to do that one because I'm missing pieces. Okay, 16, 17, 18, 19. Can I do that one? I hope so. The total number of arcs that I end up with is kind of irrelevant because I can put stuff together from other kits and things, and I will have quite a varied selection of orc boys. I've got quite a few of the old style ones. Just got to put them on bigger bases, that's all. But having some of these slightly larger ones just adds a bit more variance into the units. And as long as I can stick a rocket launcher for every 10, I'm happy. So 17, 16, 17, which is the 2 backs. 18's a front, 19's ahead. Right, okay. I think I've got it. Probably haven't. Oh, that is like one of the worst connection points. That I weren't even sure where to clip that bit off then. That was horrible. Oh, Sparkles has got the fan on and it feels so nice. I can't wait to see what you do with these cats, because although I did a bit of mixing to get colours to get like that level of, I've got a feeling you're going to go a little bit further, because, well, you always do. It's not a criticism, it's just something that I've noticed now. If I can do something, you can just go that little bit further. Right, so this is supposed to go in there, but it's been a real pain in the rear end. It's got to go in at a certain angle, and it just does not want to go in at that certain angle. Right, do you want to know something? Fuck you. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get this. Lord Marshall, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. How's you doing? You alright? Is you hobbying tonight? Or have you just called in to see what we're up to? We've had a few different things going on tonight. We've been painting librarians, we're building orcs, we've painted a kitty cat as a test piece before I do the 2 proper versions. I've just done a bit of declogging. Just finished some Ultra Smurfs. Fair enough. I mean, they are probably the most popular Space Marine faction. Just let's face it, if you've got a character that can do pretty much any role you want, what do you want? A special librarian? Yep. Special commander? Yep. Special lieutenant? Yep. Special guy who farts a lot? Yep. The Ultramarines have special everything's. So, very versatile army choice. Oh, you started that you never finished. Oh, excellent. So, how close are you? How big of a force have you got? Because obviously that'll determine how quickly you can finish. I mean, if you've bought like the last 19 box sets or multiples of the last 5, then you're going to have a lot of Space Marines to paint. Whereas if it's a smaller collection that you've got, start collecting box or just a one-off, then you should be all right. You've not got that many to paint. You'll have less than 20, so you should be okay. Oh, you touched it up and finished up Gilliman. Oh, I hate that model. I hate that model for one reason and one reason only. There's another person who comes into this channel called Graham Rose Den Hobbies. If you would have been in a little bit earlier, you would have seen an advertisement for his 3D printing website. But he gilded Gilliman. He got like gold leaf and gilded the damn thing. And no, that's just, what kind of just self-inflicting punishment do you want to do to gild Gilliman? Saying that, I've got to finish Anger on Laugh yet. I've got to finish Anger on Off. And then I've got to start on the Armageddon box for the Space Marine side. And then I've got to do the Armageddon box for the Orc side. I'm just going to cut that peg off because it's in the way. And glue his head in. Just get rid of that peg. Don't want it. I'm just going to use glue. I'll put glue all around the edge bit where it's going to go. And then try your best to squeeze it into the right place, which it was there, but it's decided to stick to my finger and come out instead. There we go. Got another Arky boy. Yeah, that is just too much punishment. Not a good thing, is it? Well, I mean, Gilliman's a nice model to paint if you don't mind doing trim and detail, because he's almost as bad as Chaos when it comes to that point. He really is. All the big centerpiece models are almost as bad as Chaos. No worries, Cam. Thanks for calling in, man. And I will speak to you soon. You have a good night, mate. Okay. Who are we on for next? It's a shooter. Now this is 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. Oh, God's sakes. Why have I got a feeling none of them are going to be on this sprig? Aha, there we go. So we've got 20, we've got 21, we've got 20, so 20, 21, 22. 23's over there, and 24's there. So it's this middle section here. Yeah, I don't like the small details either. You have my sympathy for that. I'll try and find as many quick ways to do trim and small details as I can. Which is why I usually start like block colours and dry brushing first, and then look block colours, washing, dry brushing, and then see what actually needs to be looked at properly. As a lot of the time, the detailing can be kind of done but hidden, depending where it is. Obviously, if it's right at the front of the model, you've got to paint it. But if it's kind of underneath, you can get away with having it in shadow. Not that I'm saying that everyone needs to like not paint the models properly and things like that, because obviously people do like to paint the models properly in full detail, and I'm not going to stop people or anyone from doing that level of detail if that's what they want. I just don't do it personally. Alright, each to their own, each to their own. I mean, various people on this channel and in the Discord paint in different ways. Also assemble in different ways as well. So there is no one way to do it. There's no right way to do it. There's no wrong way to do it. It's just whatever feels good for you and however you get your best results. My best results just happen to come through a lot of dry brushing. So this goes on that bit. Yeah, that bit. They don't always make this easier. They don't always make this easier. And a 23 and a 24, which is a gun holding arm with a peg and a gun with two hands on it. Give me the old ones. I want the old art models back. The ones that you could customize a little bit, and they were fun to put together. Oh, look, you saying that, Lord, is just reminding me that I've got to do necklaces and jewellery for Angron, which I forgot about. I've done his armor plate panels and stuff, and I've done most of his skin. But I've got to do a few other bits on him just to make sure that he's looking good and looking like the reference picture that I'm trying to copy. But I'm trying to copy somebody else's paint scheme on Angron that I got sent by somebody else who was doing World Eaters. It's like, oh, this is a really good look for Angwan. It really is. I'll try that and let you know how easy it is. And so far, they've been told it's very bloody difficult. Yeah, I don't do transfers. No transfers whatsoever. There is none of my Space Marines have any transfers on them. They don't even have like hand done versions. It's no. I can't do transfers either. 25, 26, 27, 28. Which are not on there. Okay. $25. Which we have here. I thought I had more arcs on these sprues than what I have. As I said though, not too bothered about the quantity of arcs. I just want a bit of a variance in my art boys. So when I do pull the tub out and start putting all the really old ones together, it's not too bad. 25. 26. Plus he's running. Which also means I can put shooters on the ones with choppers and sluggers, and choppers and sluggers on the ones with shooters. Because I've got loads of those spare. Yep, I've seen you do your painting Twisted, and Twisted is a good name for you because it just bloody well is the way you go about things. You can't do that. He has. Ow! Don't know, but he did it. $27. Has he already got a face on? Oh no, that comes with 27. The face is attached to 27, which is his left arm and his head. My motto is hold my beer. Okay, right. It's hold my spliff, and you know it. Or you pop the bong, I'll be ready by the time it's done. Come on, force it on there. Squeeze it in. Nope. Are you going to be one of them that's just never going to fit flush while that peg's in? Okay, so we're going to clip this peg off. A little peg here. Where is it? Just that little thing. And hopefully that'll be all my nice orchies done for tonight. My librarian's done for tonight. My test done for my kitties tonight. I've done a fair bit actually. I'm way ahead of what I thought it was going to be. See, I know. Just as well as you know. If you message me at certain times of the week, I'll be in similar conditions where I won't be able to respond. Because I won't be at home. I'll be out with the lads, so to speak. Not that we go out drinking or anything, but we play games. Between us, we've just done the third playthrough of Black Myth Wukong, so we've got all the relics. And what else have we been playing? Oh yeah, Devil May Cry 5, where we each have a favourite character. And for some reason mine's the awkward one. Don't ask me why mine's the awkward one. I'm the only one who can use him. It's like playing Nino Kuni with him. Rather than Dante, who just bashes things. Or Nero's the other one. He just bashes things as well. V's tactical. I like V. But also we need to go back onto Crimson Desert as well. And finish off Silent Hill F. Which I'm sure that F stands for fuck's sake. Because it does. It's annoying. That girl in Silent Hill F is absolutely off her rocker. Right, so that's that one done. 2, 4, 6, 7 if you count him. But I've got 5 bases left. Why have I got 5 bases left? That is way too many. I've got 1, 2. Yeah, I've got 2 more guys to build, and I've got 5 bases left. Oh well. We'll carry on until we're done. 29, 30, 31, 32. 29, yeah, 29 is the change. So 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So all in this corner here. Oh, get it in camera. All in this corner here. So back. One leg is back and an arm with a chopper on it. Pardon me. I've left my cup of tea in the kitchen. Do you know what that makes me? A dumbass. Right. 29. 30. And these go on together. And half of you sitting there going, lads, we know how to put models together. We've been doing it almost as long as you. Some of us have been doing it longer than you. Just put the fucking models together and get on with it, will you? I know, but there's some people who don't know how to do this. I've never done it before. So I'm being kind to them people. And it gives me something to waffle on about while I'm sat here clipping. Otherwise my brain's got to wander. And we know what happens if my brain wanders too far. It starts coming out with accents and things and songs, and they're usually not very good ones either. So I'll try and keep myself into a nice medium case of ADHD-ness. If I can. So I'm not going way too far off the tism scale. Don't want to be scaring all the new people off now, do we? You've only just got you. Which reminds me, I've got to check up on Norv and see how he's doing. If you pop in and say hello, then I've got an idea that if you're doing alright or not. Norvin's not been in for a while, so I'm not too sure how he's doing. What with little and stuff. I think I might send him a message tomorrow. I might send it after the stream actually, so he gets it tomorrow. Lots and lots of people. I've not been in for a while. And at one point they were very regular, so it is worrying. I'm concerned. That's twisted, you'll know. I do get concerned about my subscribers. possibly a little bit too much for some people. Oh no, it's supposed to be pointing forward to a degree, so how's that supposed to... There we go. He's running forward, going, whoa! Whoa! Dagger, 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 dagger. Get them beaky boys. Get them beaky boys. And now it is, well, it says big shooter, but I want rocket. Which is 37. 34 and 36 make up that bit, right? Oh no, 34 and 40 make up that bit. Because I want the rocket launcher, not the big shooter. But before I do that, yeah, 30. So I've got to do the arms first. Yes, where's 34 gone? There it is. There's 34. And then I want to put the arms onto 34, and then all that goes onto the back piece. See, I liked it when it was just body, legs, arms, head. Body, legs, arms, head. And that was it. It was just rinse and repeat all the way. But I want the rocket launcher this time, not the big shooter. I don't like big shooters. I mean, I've got a couple of them already, but I just don't like big shooters. If you're going to go for an all or nothing gambit on shooting things, you might as well go for the one that's going to actually do something if it does work. Not the one that's got a better chance of working, but not actually going to do anything once it does. Oh, there's another little nibbly bit in there. Nibbly bit. Got you. Oh, shit. 35. Another arm. Snip there, and then snip one round his elbow and one at the back of his shoulder. Bish bash bosh. 3 bits done. Woohoo! Don't ask. I don't know either. It just happened. Yeah, things. Done. Jobs. Whatever. It happened. It's done now. Can't take it back. It's on Tinternet for... Well, I was going to say forever then, but it's on Tinternet until I actually take it, unless I take it down. Which, unless I have a particularly valid reason to, I won't be taking it down. I mean, there are some past streams that I've taken down for reasons, usually personal, and usually to do with whoever was on the stream with me. If I've taken it down, it's more than likely somebody else has caused me to do it. Like, for instance, I do not advertise a certain painting website anymore, and I no longer have that person up here with me. Now, body. Sparkles has usually gone to bed by this point, so I was just checking she went behind me. Nice. One of the real old school. Oh, where's that tub gone? Now that you've just said that, you've just reminded me that I've got something somewhere. Is it that one? Yeah, it is that one. What have I got in here? These are all old metal models. So let's see, we have Pedro Canto. Let's see, an old war boss with an attack squig. And the combi burner. Pain Boys. Old mech arms. There's Pedro's fist and finger. I mean, like, wow. Look at that for an old captain. That is an old captain, isn't it? That's an old Terminator Thunder Hammer and Shield. An old Apothecary, wow. Oh no, that's a plastic. Oh, that's a metal arm. It's another. So yeah, it's another Tech Priest. So there you go. I've got an old Tech Priest, 2 of his backpacks. Old War Boss. Quite a few old Terminators. Even an old Thunder Hammer. Look at the size of that thing. Yeah, the old Pain Boy thingy bit. The Apothecary backpack. And that's just some of the old metal models that I have skied. Oh, there's a Pain Boy's head as well. And Pedro's backpack. That's just the random ones. I've got all the Death Company in the box behind me on the windowsill. So yes, I do have Death Company. Metal ones. 10 off with embossed shoulder pads. 42 and 38. I forgot the last 2 bits that was putting on. I know it's 41 and 38 because this one's the rockets, not the big shooters. I've got some ridiculously old model. If you ever went through all my tubs properly twisted, you'll be surprised at just how many weird and wonderful old models I have. I have some bloody odd ones. Ones that have no reason for me to have, really, in some cases as well. And then rockets in his back pockets. Nope. You're going on the traditional way. Ping. Blue. Cover up that hole on his bum. Yes, I said I'll cover up that hole on his bum. He does have a hole on his bum. Where these rockets are supposed to cover. All the bullets for the big shooter. Either way, the ammo for the big gun guy goes on the back of his belt. Godzilla, you subscribed. Thank you. Thank you. I only just noticed it said like 2 hours ago. So it was like 10 o'clock. Well done, Streamlabs, for keeping up with that. So I have 2 not done, and so it's 2, 4, 6. So it's another 8 arcs. That'll do for now. Because I'm not sure where all the other ones have gone. I'm really not. I've not got a clue where all the other ones have gone. Well, apart from the old ones which are in the tub. Those ones are really in the tub. No, see, that's not right. That's That's not where he's supposed to fit on there, is it? Because his foot's off the back. His foot runs off the... That's definitely not where he's supposed to go. But then his gun's right over the front. And I have the choice of his gun overlaps or his foot overlaps. So I'm going to go with his gun. Push him in. Push him right in. Get that gap down. There we go. I do not have a 40mm. I couldn't find one. We have plenty of hawk bits now, including a claw, a boss pole. Oh, I forgot to put his boss pole on him. He has a boss pole on. I forgot to put the boss pole on. If anyone is actually interested in some old school Death Company, as I said, I have 10 metal ones with the embossed shoulder pads. If you want to reach out, if you want them, feel free. It's a set of models that I won't be using because I won't be using Blood Angels ever again, as I have my own chapter now. So any Blood Angel specific units I will be removing from my selections. I've never been counting them for a long time, so that's okay. Whew. We've done a bit tonight, haven't we? We've done a fair bit. We finished the librarians. So that's all 6 librarians and all 6 chaplains finished. Started on one of the kitty cats. Got that down. Built some more orcs. Got some spare bases. Not going to complain. Spare bases are good. Sparkles has just put my cup of tea down behind me, which is absolutely amazing of her. Thank you. My phone's not going to go there. It's going to have to go there. And I'll try and do my best to keep an eye on it for people who are chatting in the portrait mode. Just going to reach over there, pick up a very hot cup of tea without using the handle, and bring it back over. That's a bit too big for 40mm, isn't it? Is that a 32 up there? Yeah. I'm just going to have a quick nip from a tub, see if I can find a 40mm. If not, then I'm screwed. I'm going to have to make one. I appear to have lost my base tub. I mean, I've still got all the MDF ones, which are they're all 32mm, so they're not big enough. But I appear to have lost my actual base tub. I mean, I know I've got bases, but whether or not I've got a 40mm is what I need to find out. Because I've got other bases to use with other things. It's base topper. Now, is that more like a 40mm? That looks more like a 40mm, doesn't it? No, this overlaps. Okay, it'll do. It will do. Where's that file gone? There it is. Let's clean up this base a bit. Because this is one of the old bases that came with the granites. Now we want to get super glue. Is this the right super glue? Nope. That means this is the right super glue. Which isn't coming out. Of course it's not coming out. Where's my needle? There's my needle. It's an old airbrush needle that I'm going to use for a decloggerer. Ow, that hurt. That wasn't supposed to hurt. There we go. Now we've got a decloggerer. Attach that to that base. Chop his peg off. Not like that. Orcs are fungus, remember, they don't have those type of pegs. They don't even have hair, they have to have squigs. Do human activator, which a lot of people don't like. But well, that's up to them. They can not like whatever they want. There we go. Now we've got a knob on a base. Which leaves 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yeah, so it leaves 2 bases left open. For various things. I really should go through all this as well, looking for my engines. Other components that I need, like banner bearer. Lots of granite stuff in here. Lots and lots of granite stuff. Ooh, is that las cannon? I need las cannons for... Oh, it's not the right kind. I need las cannons for the Land Raider. Backpacks. 25mm bases. Some greeny things. Oh, I could use them for neck on stuff. Some swords, some... Oh yeah, so nothing else in there that's of use at the moment. Let's remove the spiky stick from me as well. Put them back onto the sorting. Where's the sorting tray? There's the sorting tray. I have a sorting tray. Whew. We've done alright tonight, people. We've done alright tonight. We've had some lovely new visitors and new people coming in. So yeah, thank you very much to Harley and to Godzilla. Both nice, lovely new people to meet, and hopefully we'll meet them again. We've done the Orkies. We've painted up the Librarians. I know I'm technically 1 orc short out of all these. Oh no, it's the other way. It's your one move over there, isn't it? For one orc shot out of all of them. 6 librarians done. We now have 6 chaplains done. And a cat. Raw. I'm doing alright at the minute. At one point in time, I wouldn't have been able to get any of this done in one sitting. Surprising what happens when you sit and do something for 4 years, isn't it? Ooh, a Gretchen. And some more orky bits. Oh, that's a really good head. I really remember to keep hold of that head. Alright, let's put all the springs back into this box. With bits on. Always good idea to keep your bits. Especially in some cases like this. You know, when you want tyranny bits. Because I'm going to need some of them to convert some warriors. Which will make it all the more fun. And we've got some more orky bits which should make it fun for converting other bits later on. Why have I got like what looks to be full leagues of Votan models? That looks like a full sprue of leagues of Votan. What have I not built? Oh, that means EB's missing something out of the combat patrol. That's where all the rest of my Votan, the Votan are now. They're all in South Carolina. Yeah, these are the ones I want to see, like swords, scythes. Things like that. Spikes, talons. And then there's a lot more orky bits from Age of Sigmar. Because sometimes you just need to go a bit of snakebite into your orcs. Just sometimes, you don't always have to throw a bit of snakebites into your orcs. It's just nice for a bit of a variance every now and again. Oh, we got lots of swords. Got lots of swords. We like that. We like having lots of swords. Or bone swords, anyway. And then, yeah, last 2 orcs, please. And they all go back into the old laptop box. Laptop boxes are good for storing stuff, including models. I had one that had pretty much all the Terminator and armor in it for a while. Until I sorted it all out and then I managed to get rid of boxes. You go there for now until you go back in the pool. There we go. Oh. While I've got the glue out and while I'm still sat here, I've got about 15 minutes till I've gone to 3 hours. I'm just going to break out some scatter terrain that needs painting, like a couple of containers, some barrels, you know, those things. They've been sat on this sprue, they've been taking up space down near me in boxes and stuff for ages. Figured if we can just break them out, I can put them in with all these scatter terrain then. So I have got a box of scatter terrain. And I believe Cam will want me to be bringing it all up to his house soon. So we can play. Don't know which army to take though. Do we just take my Terminator based army? Yes. The Squig Hog boys, I did notice that they were in the Exodite box set. Now there's going to be so many people who buy that box set and don't want the orcs, so I will be looking out on eBay for particularly cheap Squig Hog riders. So I don't have any of those. But unlike my Space Marines, my orcs don't come in pretty much every box set with new models on every edition. So you kind of have to make do with the deals you can get. So I will be checking out eBay, see if I can find any cheap Squig Hog riders. Not too bothered about the Beast Snaggers. Not not something I've been overly happy with. Don't see the point in the Beast Snaggers. It's just orc boys wearing fur instead of bolted on metal. That's all they are. So I'm not keen on them. So a little bit of glue, and then I think we shall be calling it quits for this evening. Let's get glue around the edges of these barrels. Now I can start making slightly better scatter terrain pieces rather than just right, there's a barrel, there's a barrel, there's a barrel, there's a barrel. The Exodites looks absolutely fantastic. I'm just not paying that price for them, and that's going to be the unit that everyone wants out of there. Because I wanted to make Exodites myself, and it seems to be every time I want to do something, Games Workshop does it before me. It's like I wanted to make Tyranid terrain, so I bought a load of shells for it to make the Chitin armor, and then what did Games Workshop do? About 2 months later, they released the kill team with all the fucking Tyranid terrain in it. So I'm not happy with Games Workshop at the minute because every time I have an idea, they nick it. So they can go, oh, that's nice. And it's not like I can go, well, I had the idea first, because technically they had it in the lore to have Exodites and things like that run on dinosaurs. So technically they did it first, but they didn't have any models out for it, and I was going to milk. That's why I've got the Triceratops Fire Prism, but I've still not actually got to a point where I'm happy with it. But I've got the Triceratops Fire Prism, it's what I'm going to be looking to build through. And then they brought out those Raptors, and it's like, I was just going to buy Cold One Night. Wait till they release the Dark Elves again, and then we'll do Cold One Nights. In fact, after they've even released Cold One Nights, can you buy them? Games Workshop. We'll go with Sigmar first. I think Chaos Blades of Khorne? No. Right, so it's not Blades of Khorne. Are they under order? Daughters of Cain? No, because that's all like the witchy hunter, the witchy ones, isn't it? You don't have a Drukhari equivalent. Are they part Flesh Eaters, Nighthaunt, Oshawks, Bone Reapers? Nope, so it's not under death. It's not under destruction. Skaven, Slaves to Darkness, Disciples of Zeech, Blades of Khorne. Hellsmiths of Hasmon, they're dwarves, aren't they? Maggot of Nook, no. Let's try Slaves to Darkness. A Braxy, not a Spear, if they ever chosen as a character model. That's no good. Right, so no, it's not under them. Right, so Order. Sylvaneth, no. Seraphon. Seraphon? There might be something in the Seraphons, actually. Ah, Raptidon Chargers. Raptidon Chargers and Raptidon Hunters. all you've got to do is put an Eldar on the back of it. I've got Eldar riders. But let's go look in the old world, see if we've got any. Beastmen, Dwarves, Empire, Grand Cathay, High Elves, Bretonian, Orcs and Goblins. No Dark Elves. Well, that sucks an almighty amount. That does suck an almighty amount. No Dark Elves. And the closest you're going to get now is Lizardmen to get dinosaurs from. Which they've got a lot, don't get me wrong. So you could, with a lot of converting, you could make an X-Knight army out of those. That was a fun evening. It's now it's nearly 3 hours. No wonder I'm getting tired. It's gone 12 o'clock. Thank you, everybody who came to see me this evening. I'm going to call it quits for tonight. So please drive safe. And I will see you at 9:30 on Thursday if you are coming in. Where's it gone? There it is. I can put this up as well, which is the end screen. Remove me, because no, don't delete it. Just take me off it. That's better. So yeah, thank you for everyone. You'll probably be on the list already if you've been here for a while. Oh, Sparkles, Beaky, Joe, Olaf, Patrick, Lucky Knife. A lot of people have been coming through. This list is getting longer and longer and longer. Thank you, Twisted, for putting up with me and increasing this. But there's not much I can really do at this point, so thank you everybody who's come to see me. If I've earned your subscription, please feel free. Just click it, it's free. Put the notification bell on if you want to know when I'm coming back on. You don't have to. Nobody's going to force you to. But it's there. It's there for you if you wish to. As I said, we do have some people in the community that do various different things, such as Graham at Rogues and Hobbies, who does a 3D printing service. I have some fantastic painters in the Discord server. So if you want to come and join that, please feel free. The link is in the description below. Most of the time, Twisted Nurse Painting is the one we'll be sending you to if I don't try to give you advice myself. But there are lots and lots of people in there who can paint and are really good painters. Silvers as well, for scratch building as much as I scratch build myself. Silvers does a lot more scratch building than me. So thank you everybody for coming to see me this evening, and enjoy the rest of your night, the rest of your day, whatever it is you've got planned, and I will see you on Thursday.